Yeah, we are live.
Great. All right. So, a very good morning to each and every panelist and all the viewers today for joining us for today's session, which talks about educational video learning for students with our senior leaders, Ms. Poonam Saxena, Nindya Saket ma'am, Jyoti Thaya ma'am, and Mr. Gagan Rana, the co-founder and founder of Fun Kids India, and Soni Mahajan from Fun Kids India. So, I would be briefly sharing the details about Fun Kids India. What is Fun Kids India all about? And then I will request Mr. Rana to share a screen with us and to talk about the Fun Kids India platform. Basically, Fun Kids India is an online channel for the kids to show their talent, to showcase their talent across the globe. And Fun Kids India is coming up with the India's emerging talent, De Hunar Ko Pehchan. The age group 0 to 19, and this opportunity, I think this is the very first time some organization has come up with this kind of talent show where they have covered the complete age group till teen for the kids, so that no kid shall be left out, and the kids who do not get a chance to show their talents and to show uh, uh, to highlight themselves in the school or at home, this is the right platform to showcase and to perform and to get acknowledged and to get recognized. So I would request Mr. Rana to share us with the presentation, to share the presentation with all of us so that we can get a more clarification about Fun Kids India and this talent show which we are coming up. And not only this, we are coming with quiz challenger for the kids, which will help the students. The winner of this quiz challenger would get the free entry into India's emerging talent show. So I would request all of you, I'll be sharing the details today itself. Please share the names of your students, and we will be doing this session, the quiz challenging show, every Monday with 5 to 6 kids of your school, and one of them would be a winner, and they will get direct entry in India's emerging talent, De Hunar Ko Pehchan show. So now over to you, Mr. Rana. Please share the presentation with all of us.
Okay. I, I assume you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. We can.
Good. Yeah. Before I continue, I would like to thank you all the leaders and amazing principal to join us in this amazing session on the education video learning for students. So Fun Kids India is an amazing platform. It's a safe, fun learning entertainment channel for kids and families. As Rabiah mentioned, that we cover newborn to 19 years of age, and where we educate and entertain children by using various fun and creative activities. And it's a safe digital home for a child and families where we provide positive fun learning. And on this screen, you can see our website detail, which is main funkids.in, and our different social media platform by the name Fun Kids India. And you also see amazing pictures over there on the right hand side, where lots of principal, students, teachers have joined us, and a bit of dance is going on with talented kids in the middle. And and we also started this IIT 2020 awards, which Rabiah just mentioned. Here, me with Asif Sheikh and Soumya Tandon, who are famed from Bhabhi Ji Ghar Pe Hain. Hopefully you watch that serial. It's an amazing serial, but I think people who watch it, they just love it. So they're kind of our brand ambassador. And here they're talking about, on the right hand side, the introduction video where they are introducing Fun Kids India to the world. This is me with Soumya Tandon, where we're going to announce something amazing, and that amazing is, oh, looks something crashed.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So sorry, not sure what's happening. Okay. So that's the amazing thing which we discussed. It's India's emerging talent, De Hunar Ko Pehchan, which where we help emerging talent to get deserved platform at international level. And this is the in the middle we have the Fun Academy Awards. So this is the first year 2020 where we are naming it the first Fun Academy Awards, and these awards will be at international level prestigious awards, and it will occur every year. So in 2021 it will be second Fun Academy Awards. And this big announcement where again discussing a bit more about this India's emerging talent. And you see uh, Arush Tandon on the right. He's from London, and he again 10 years of age, but he's a good writer. And on the left hand side, you see my interview with Ujjwal Trivedi, who is a famous journalist, only covering Funkidsindia and India's emerging talent. I request you to go and watch that amazing video on Diwali and Children's Day. And on right hand side, we have Pavni Arora from City World School from Punjab. She's the voice of Punjab, amazing singer. We interviewed her on India's Emerging Talent last week. Her video is coming out. She's a beautiful voice, really. And Adrika Goyal from DPS Gwalior. She's a presidential award winner, and under bravery and social work. She is just 12, 13 years of age, and she actually helped people and women to empower and teach them bravery and social care. Amazing one. On right side, we got Megan Tandon from London. She's again the author, sister of Arush Tandon. Her book, The Child Horse, is amazing. It's a page turner. We got Anushka on the right from DAV school in Faridabad. I think probably Jyoti madam may know about her, I guess. And we got Shanvi there, and we got other amazing talent coming on. So this is just the start. And as I mentioned, the age category we are covering is from newborn to 19s, and these are various brackets within the age. So uh, on coming Monday or every Monday we'll have the session, as Ravi mentioned, just for the accused challenger. But people who will win, or children who will win in these ones, they will get free entry into India's emerging talent, the Hunar Ko Pehchan. So probably all the schools should cover from kids junior category to somewhere teen seniors category. So all of these are age categories we have. And these are various talent categories: best actor, dancer, singer, stand-up comedian, orator, poet, speed cuber, spelling champion, and best quiz player. And anything which is not covered in those 9 categories, we are covering under the fantastic categories, where all the children who, say for example, Adrika Goyal, she is a bravery and social care, so she is coming into this category. So nobody's left behind. Anyone, any talent is appreciated and celebrated on this platform. So earlier it was a story, okay, I can do singing, dancing, only I can go to award show. No, now red carpet is for everybody. It's up to the individual schools and parents to shine and to bring the best from the child, to come on the platform and showcase their talent. So these are our amazing video. We just don't do India's emerging talent. We do our own shows as well. As you can see, 12 steps to prevent coronavirus spread, Jadoo Ki Jappi. We also make some songs, and we do Republic songs as well, Republic videos as well. And we will going to play the one of the amazing song for the teachers, just developed by us for the amazing principals and teachers like you. And we have 2 other series for Motu Master Ji series, and the Raja Bhatia and Rani Didi series, which again fun learning series. So I won't go into detail into this. This is the old photographs before COVID, but still relevant. And these are in our contact us detail. Please be in touch. And I think Rabiah will also forward those details to you. Okay. Thank you very much for listening. And I stop the sharing, and here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Rana, for a wonderful introduction about Fun Kids India, India's emerging talent, De Hunar Ko Pehchan. So I'm sure my leaders, principals will take, will get benefit out of it, and the viewers as well. So let's start with the introduction of our senior leaders today. To start with, Ms. Jyoti Dhaya. Was she here, right? She was here.
Uh, Maybe dropped off due to technical reason.
Yeah. All right, she's here.
She's back. She's back.
Okay, perfect. So Jyoti Dhaya, principal with DAV Public School, senior education professional, institutional head, administrative governance, academic growth and management. Having high expectations for all is one key to closing the achievement gap between advantaged and less advantaged students. In a result, she is focused and insightful. With a career of 26 plus years, she has built up expertise in the educational sector. Over the years, she has been associated with the key industry leaders such as the DAV CMC Group. At DAV, she has grown from the role of PGT to principal, responsible for end to end management and administration of the institute. A leadership role demanding both academic and non academic capabilities, flexibility in scaling up to new and evolving educational needs and cultural models, and excellence in communication skills, critical for impressive coordination and liaison with the educational authorities, board members, and other key opinion leaders. Over the years, she has been instrumental in setting up, turning around, and strengthening the institutional performance, academic and non academic, of assigned schools, improving the admission ratio and school revenues, implementing improved processes, new and innovative teaching methodologies, developing content in line with approved curricula, encouraging student performance in non academic fields, and representing the school at national seminars and conferences. Created simulated and interactive learning environments, encouraging participation and individual contribution, and provided effective, clear, and concise information in formats that promote high retention levels. She is driven by strong personal values of honesty, integrity, and sincerity, and she can perform in demanding work environments utilizing strong work ethics. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Jyoti Dhaya, ma'am, for being here with us today on this platform. Coming to Ms. Poonam Saxena, a thought leader with Ines, principal with Scholars Global School, self motivated, intelligent, honest, and a diligent person who takes her profession seriously. In her words, I'm passionate about education and all the processes involved in this transaction. Being able to motivate my team and pupils to achieve all the objectives of education. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I would like to welcome you on this platform today. Coming to Nindya Saket, ma'am, principal at Manav Rishna International School, Noida. Experienced principal with a demonstrated history of working in the education management industry, skilled in research, English, Microsoft Excel, customer service, and Microsoft Word. Strong education professional with a Master of Science, MS focused in genetics, and a degree in law, along with being a trained and passionate academician. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here with us today on this platform. I would like to welcome again. And we have Kesa Patel, ma'am. So I'll introduce her once she'll be with us. So let's start with the question and answer session. I'm sure you have prepared well for the questions today. I shared it all today. I shared it with you, all the questions. Okay, Kesa ma'am is here. Wow. A very good morning, Kesa ma'am.
Good morning, Rabia.
So let me just introduce Kesa ma'am also, and then we'll start with the question answers. Founder principal with Zen International School. In her words, I weave stories around school management and education. An educationist since 20 years, a versatile writer and a storyteller, vivacious and voracious speaker who motivates one and all, published author. She's a blogger, and I'll share the link with you all on the chat box. In her words, I can assist you in training and motivating your staff members, team management, leadership, curriculum development, motivation, UN SDGs, etc., advising you on different aspects of school management and education. Write blogs, articles, LinkedIn or FB posts. Write and edit books on English grammar, CBSE affiliation. Her accomplishments: National Award winner MHRD, National Builders Award Rotary Ambala, Scholastic Teachers Day honors. She is passionate about teaching and can talk at length about the dynamics of school management and education. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for accepting our invite, and we want to welcome again on this platform today. And
Glad to be here and glad to hear all that about me. Thank you, Rabia.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And now we will start with the questions. So give me a moment. Let me just open the question and answers. All right. So the first question goes to Jyotima. What methods are taught to students during this lockdown? Ma'am, please unmute yourself. Ma'am, you're on mute.
Because sitting in office at times, uh, hampers. So I just forgot that. Sorry.
I agree. No problem.
Rabiah, you will agree with me that most of us have now developed and learned the new platform of providing a learning experience and education to our students. Nobody has ever thought of doing it, what we are doing now. So COVID basically tickled our brain to do something beyond the traditional way of imparting education. And because of this, technology came as a great savior. The technology was already there, but we were never using it the way we are using now. This platform came as a savior, and it also opened the new dimensions and doors for innovative learning experience. So we started with online education, to which we call e-learning classrooms, and the teachers were trained before we started using this platform. And now, what methodology for kindergarten, if I talk about, children cannot sit for half an hour in front of a laptop or mobile or a tab. There has to be something very, very interesting to keep them hooked to their teacher's voice, whatever is being done, being shared on the screen. So the first thing that we did was to train teachers. Secondly, we trained the parents also, so that for the smaller children, parent could be a helping hand. After that, we help a child to understand the basics of using the internet, that when to join the class, what is the class protocol, and what are going to be the takeaways for these students. One thing is very important: how the student should be attending, what has to be a code of conduct, and how a student can participate in an interactive session all the time, because on this virtual platform, whichever method you might use for a child to give your best way of teaching, it is still a student who is going to see you physically. So the methodology has to be such which engages the student all the time, which keeps them hooked to their teacher, that, oh my God, what new is going to come up now. So mostly it has been the your e-classroom learning. Along with that, what we did for whatever topics were being covered by the teacher, we started sharing small little activities which a child has to do at home. A certain number of activities they have to go solo. It has to be recorded by the parent and shared with the teacher. And once we receive a big number of activities, like if there are like 40 students in a class, we get 40 activities. Then what we do, we compile them, we convert them into another video, and we share it with the parents, that please do share with your child. And when the child watches himself or herself on the screen, oh my God, this is what I did, oh, this was really great, ये ठीक नहीं रहा, इसको अगली बार मैं ऐसा करूंगा या ऐसा करूंगी, right? So we started with this kind of methodology, and slowly and slowly we developed for the senior children also. Since senior children were already well equipped with the technology. They were very, very comfortable with these softwares. So it was quite easy for them and for the teachers teaching them to utilize this platform in a more constructive way. But for the kindergarten, for the smaller till class 5, there were a lot of efforts. And then we started sharing with them those platforms which are already existing on the net, all the sites, the videos, which a child can use for revision, which a child can use to, to have their own creativity. They would come out that, ma'am, I watched this video. This video could have been better this way. So we create, with the help of the child, new videos for them. So on the e-learning platform, and certain softwares and certain, the projects were prepared by the teachers, which a child could use and assess himself or herself, and could also contribute in that. So basically, whichever way possible from this ocean of internet, we have added our own inputs, our own personal work, personal videos, which the teachers have created, participation of the parents, participation of the students. And I found with my team that yes, if we decide, we plan, then there is no stopping. You'll be surprised, certain children have become so expert in using certain software, they become a helping hand to the teachers.
I very much agree. Very much agree. Yes. Thank you so much for the this insightful information about your school as well. The way you have shared and the way parents are also coming up and they are also learning. That's the best side of this, I think, long-term period, because they are getting more engaged with the schools and the teachers as well. So thank you, Jyoti ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So thank you so much. And moving to next question, I will request Puna ma'am to answer this question. Why videos are good for learning?
The question is why videos are good for learning?
Videos are good for learning. Like Jyoti ma'am said that they used to make videos and they used to send it to parents, and then the students used to tell, all right ma'am, this video has to be like this. So why video learning is better than the book learning or something like that?
Yes, very good. Thank you, Nidya. Sorry, again I'm telling you, Nidya, sorry. I think the rhyming is the same. That's why.
Oh my God. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So we all are aware that the children love to watch movies, love to watch cartoons. The reason is it is very engaging. So earlier people used to go to the cinema halls and then the things were not in their hands. If they liked something, they could not pause if they have not understood. But now with the videos, that everything, the recording being done by the teachers who know the in and out of education so the best part of video is you give the learning in the hands of the children. The children can learn at their own pace. The children can learn in their own times, especially when the gadgets are limited in the family. So video is one of the very important thing that all the parents are working. So when the parents cannot be with the child, especially the junior ones, the pre-primary ones, as the ma'am said, the attention span is so small, they need the parent help. So the videos are the ones the teacher has given the lecture and or delivered the video to the specific topic specific. The child can watch anytime when the parents are at home, or if they have not understood something, they can rewind, pause, and replay it. So this is one of the biggest advantage of the then of course the visual stimulations. So whatever the visuals are there, they grab the attention of the children, so the learning is better. So we all are aware when the learning happens in multi-sensory ways, that is by listening, by watching, and by feeling the emotions being coming out, whatever is happening in the video. And definitely when the videos are made by the teachers, it is in a communication style. So the real class comes in front of them, and that class extends for whichever time they want to do. Then the videos can go to the remote places where the network issues are there or something is there. So videos will extend to the places we can send them, and they become archives and that can be reused again and again by the people. And definitely the digital literacy has been enhanced. So that means that the remote teaching opportunities of the children, normally the teaching opportunities, the children who are living in the cities have more opportunities. Why they have more opportunities? Because better schools, better infrastructure, better trained teachers. But then if the videos are made by such teachers and shared with the children who are in the remote areas, I think the learning is going to be wonderful. And I feel that the listening skills and observation skills of the children are enhanced a lot. So when they listen carefully, I feel the memorization, they don't have to rote memorize. It goes into their active learning process. So when they are doing active learning, the learning is permanent. So that is why I feel the videos are a wonderful tool for for assessment also, and for learning also, because the learning goes from teaching goes from the teacher's hand to the children's learning. The children have to follow that what they have to learn, what they have to revise. So the plan goes from the teacher to the learner, and the learning is, the responsibility is in the hands of the children. And I think because they can match, because every child is different. So it also videos also help in multiple intelligence also. That is, every child has a different way of learning. So especially the ones who are visual learners, or the audio learners, or the musical learners, so they love it, they love it. So I think videos are very, very useful for educational purposes, and we can make the education fun, of course. And then when we attach them with the assessment, then it becomes active learning also. So I think this is what I have answered my question, Rabia.
Yes, ma'am. Very nicely said and detailed, detailed explanation, such a detailed information you have shared. You have rightly said that these videos can reach out to those areas, like in students in slum areas also can take benefit out of it. And yes, it helps in multiple intelligence also. And the music lovers, the students who are music lovers, they gain a lot of learning from these videos actually. Rightly said that, ma'am. Thank you so much for this wonderful answer. And coming to Nindya, ma'am. So, Nindya, ma'am, the question for you is, what makes a good educational video?
So thank you, Rabia. Thanks for the question, and good morning to all the panelists and all the viewers. Uh, what makes a good educational video? We all know these are unprecedented times. This is a time when a physical interaction is not possible with everybody, and we have to be taking all SOPs seriously. So, as Jyoti ma'am also said, that when the lockdown started, so everybody moved on to the virtual platform, and so did we. So, I would say that video is something which connects the children very quickly. Even by the if we go by the research conducted on Garnier's multiple intelligences, also, it is said that the visual learners learn better than the other learners, because what you see, you perceive faster. And when you see something, a concept being taken care visually, you understand the concept better. So I would say that video is an important part of education, because especially during these times, because when the physical classes are just not possible, and for a good educational video, we have to keep in mind certain things, that while choosing a video by a teacher, she should ensure that they have a relevant content. The educational video should have a relevant content. You can't show anything to the child. It has to be content based. So it has to be relevant to the content. Presentation should be good, because you just can't run a video and just stop it wherever you want. The voiceover of a teacher is necessary, because the child ultimately connects with the teacher, not with the video. So the presentation is very important while presenting a video. Clarity of speech. Now, it depends on what age group are you dealing with. If you're dealing with early years, the teacher has to be and you're making a good educational video, the presenter has to be very slow, has to specify, present each and every word properly. It is very important. And as you go up, you rise, of course, it is majorly content based. So the presentation and clarity of speech is very important. So is vocabulary. It should be age apt vocabulary. You can't choose vocabulary. We are Indians and we have got a different accent. So we can't put up a US based video without a voiceover by a teacher. The children will never connect. So the vocabulary, kind of vocabulary being used. Now, supposing you are teaching a toddler or a nursery student, you can't choose a vocabulary which is being used by grade 12 students. So the app vocabulary also has to be there. So these have to be as per the grade level, as per the learner's level. And also while choosing a video or while making a video, apt humor should be used, because humor is something which immediately attracts the audiences. Animations, they're also certain things. Animations are also quickly adapted and accepted by the audiences. Make sure that the videos are short, they should not be very long, they should be to the content and to the mark, not too long videos. Conversation style should be well presentable. Uh, while presenting the video, the presenter has to be quick, should not drag, and should put it up with a lot of enthusiasm. So a good educational video is not just about the content, it is also about vocabulary, about presentation, about the way the clarity of speech has to be there, the modality has to be there, the guiding questions should be there. What is coming next? So if there is a cue for a child, he stays connected. So I say that a good educational video is a combination of a lot of things. Yes, Rabia?
Very rightly said, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, you rightly said that it is a combination of lot of things. For example, content, the presentation, lot of activities. It should be fun. It should have fun also, so that it should become like a fun activity learning. And it should, because when there is no fun, it becomes very monotonous and the students get bored actually. So it must include fun learning activities. And yes, it helps in getting more, the students become more engaged with the learning, as well as the lessons also, as well as the educator also. So I think, ma'am, we are on the right platform when we talk about Fun Kids India. They have lot of activities which is related to fun learning activities. So I think I request all of you to please register your child on this platform, so that you as principal, educators, parents, and students can get a lot of benefit from this platform. And yes, the where teachers are, that at times our teachers actually face problems with respect to making a fun learning video. So I think this platform will help that. So this is the right platform for the same as well. And then moving on to Kesar ma'am. Kesar ma'am, the question for you is, uh, all right, I think Nindya ma'am has already covered the fourth question as well. The fourth question was, which are the key learning videos for students you play in school and why? So if you could just highlight a few of those videos, if you have anything specific related to those videos, kindly share with all of us.
Okay. Well, Rabia, actually, as far as videos are concerned, we have the already existing the smart classes, all you know. So then extra marks and all that. The videos are already available, and those videos are really fun and learning for the children. Both combine into one, because they cover the topic in a very, very essential as well as experiential manner. And as the panelists pointed out right now, that the level of engagement, the voice clarity, without this, the virtual platform is not engaging for the children at all. So all this is well taken care of when we speak about the videos. So one aspect is, which videos do you use? Obviously these software companies are there and they provide good amount of videos, so I would not like to name them right now. But what became really popular with the children and the teachers of almost all the ages were the DIY videos, which are available on Pinterest and otherwise also. So DIY videos, as far as EVS was concerned, science was concerned, and mathematics was concerned, even some teachers found out good videos related to English also. uh, Sadly, the material related to Hindi was limited, is limited, so we have to accept that. So that was one thing. But the Hindi teachers are quite enthusiastic, and like they made a very good videos which had uh, they even made the music teacher add some music to it, and like if the poems were there, if it was only reading part as far as the teacher was concerned, that was also done with a lot of clarity and the voice clarity and all these things. So they became very attractive. And of course they were able to hold the attention of the child. That was the entire motive of the complete thing. So as far as videos is concerned, video is a very in thing, because see, the online virtual class, what happens is it ends up after a time, it ends up. Now suppose if it's an early childhood, what should I say, I mean child, sorry, an early years learner. So what happens, if the video is there with him, he likes it, he will play it again and again. So the learning value which comes out of that video is immense. You cannot understand. The way the teacher teaches is something doesn't hold the attention much of virtually. But a video, the child keeps on playing again and again and again, and learns it, picks up things, and you ask anything from the child, from that video, the child will immediately answer you. Another thing which the video learning solves and serves for the child as well as parents is it enhances the concept of personalized learning, which is actually the front foot nowadays. Now, what is personalized learning? Personalized learning is when a child, uh, when enough amount of curiosity is raised in a child and the child studies and learns on his own. See, that amount of information will actually convert into knowledge in the long run. Otherwise, to the assimilation of information imparted by the teacher. So when the video comes in and the child views it again and again, and the child has that educational content with him, obviously the learning is going to stay for a long time, and the information is very soon will be converted into knowledge and knowledge into wisdom. So this process, the 3-step or the 4-step process, will be very well covered, is very well covered with the videos. Now this online education concept has taken a different turn since the pandemic. Online education has been existing since past 10 years. All the professors of Harvard University, Stanford University, other universities across the world, the NGOs who wanted to provide higher education to the children, but they were not able to afford it, the children who were not able to afford. So online education has existed, but it was there in a different format. What was the format? After all, the professors were making proper videos of the courses and uploading it along with the PowerPoint presentations where points were necessary. So if the educator, the teacher herself is making a video, she should remember that it has to be a comprehensive video and it has to be an interactive video where she doesn't only simply deliver the information, but there's a step by step summary sort of a thing which is given to the child, so the child remembers that okay, this 10 minutes video, the 5 minutes video, this is my learning value which I take out of the video. That is very important. If they can include slides wherein the points are written as to what topics she covered in the video, it adds to the learning value a lot. See, after all, what are we focusing on? We are focusing on number one, imparting information. That information should be memorized by the child. So over a period of time, that same memory and information is converted into knowledge and wisdom. It's a gradual process. It's a gradual process, but it has to be initiated at one level or the other. So it is not only just imparting information to the children. No, what is the ultimate aim? What do we want to gain out of it? We want that the child should remember that particular thing. So if not today, later on in his life, he can use it. After all, education is completely that. So this is how the videos are. They are an excellent way, in even if they are going to continue in the future. They're going to continue. See, only the virtual classes where the teacher is teaching virtually will come out, because face-to-face classes are going to start soon. but I will never rule out the preparing of the video content and giving it to the student as an additional thing. So yes, there might be right now a lack of infrastructure in the sense that the recording and the audio video recording, the quality might be a bit less and all that, but soon I think the schools will overcome that also and have video studios where video lectures, short comprehensive things can be recorded and given to the parents and the children for future reference. That's it, Rabia.
Wow, wow, wonderful information, ma'am. Wonderful explanation. In fact, I mean, in short, we can say that video learning makes a powerful impact on the child's brain, on the educator's
Absolutely.
brain, as well as the parent's brain also. So all three are
Absolutely.
working together, and they make a huge impact. In fact, the lifelong impact. All in that case,
Correct.
perfectly said, ma'am. Thank you so much. And moving on to Jyoti, ma'am, once again. The next question for Jyoti, ma'am, is which is more effective, reading or listening?
Oh, very interesting. Uh, See, if you ask me as an individual, and if I'm a student of a senior class, reading is very important. See, human brain, when we talk about the attention duration, that how much, what is the duration till that time a child is really attentive, is able to understand, remember, recall. It's not more than 30 seconds, right? So it is very, very important to have reading also. Videos are working great, you know, but then why teachers are giving assignments? Why teachers are wanting their assignment to be answered, converted into PDF file and then uploaded on the Google Classroom? Why they are asking for that? Because whatever said and done, there has to be a combination that even if you listen, you must read. Because there's a very, very interesting observation that when you read, when you listen, and along with this, when you write, what happens? There is a coordination that develops throughout the academic session. For one particular class, your mind becomes accustomed to certain kind of writing, and that is related to the subjects. So what happens that if you listen only and you start writing, you will end up missing out on certain words and certain key areas, key answers. You will end up missing out those. But then, in case you listen first and then you read, you will be better equipped to answer. So, for according to me, listening is there. Auditory skills are needed every time, but we cannot say that reading is more important than listening. They both go hand in hand. It is very, very important that listening comes first, then reading. Or if you have read it first, and when you listen, you'll be able to connect. Oh my God, yesterday night I read this chapter. I read this page. Oh, ma'am is explaining this one. So what will happen? So learning will be better. And when we look at this kind of approach, the learning has to be a very, very on a very, very strong footage. It cannot be only auditory. It cannot be only speaking. It cannot be only writing. There has to be a comprehensive combination. I'm sure that all of the panelists would agree with me that during childhood we emphasize more on listening. A kindergarten child, we don't expect that child to write, but we want the child to listen and recall. And then why do we use the flashcards? To connect the child. And immediately child is not able to read the letters, but the child is able to speak. Oh, elephant, apple. So what is happening? We are combining all our basic skills to have a compiled, you can say the complete education, whether it is a junior class, so we can't ask that child to write. But slowly and slowly what happens? We start upgrading ourselves, like moving from second class, third class, then we start teaching a child to hold a pencil. Till class 5, the child is writing with the help of a pencil, reading and writing. And when you move ahead to the senior classes, what is happening? A child is being asked to read from class 4. In fact, the child is reading. So when the child is reading, child is able to make a connect. And when you make a connect, you understand. And when you understand, you correlate. When you correlate, you can help your fellow friends to understand the concept which somebody might not have been able to connect or understand. So, according to me, all these reading, listening, writing, they all go together. They are best of the friends, all three of them. Best friends to any individual, a student or an adult, a professional, anybody. For students, it does wonders. I'm just watching the poster behind you, Fun Kids. Amazing. I love Doraemon. Now, why I love Doraemon? I watch it with my son, who's 21-year-old, and still I watch with him. That why there are so many concepts which are coming, where you have got the lines coming up, you can read them. So what is happening? That since childhood, when you're reading, you connect, you develop a better vocabulary. And when you develop a better vocabulary, you are able to speak, converse, confident. Even a small child you must have seen standing on a stage and is able to speak. From where this thing comes? With a reading habit, you develop a vocabulary. So I think, Rabiah, reading and listening together makes a wonderful learning process. Thank you.
Superb, ma'am. Very, very nicely explained. Very nicely explained. And the best example was the Doraemon. Really, I can connect, correlate to it because I have my daughter's 22-year-old, 20-year-old, and they also watch Doraemon, and I sit
Oh,
with them to watch
lovely.
Doraemon. That's beautiful. All
Thank
right,
you.
ma'am. So thank you, ma'am. And moving on to our last question, that is for Poonam ma'am again. So Poonam ma'am, you have to answer this question. How good is educational blog to the students?
Okay. So, in this nowadays, we are all talking about save paper and talking about conserving the environment. And during these times, when the digital literacy is at its prime, I think blog is something which is a way of. In a school, we have our own blog for the school students, and it is like a library. It is like an archive. It is like an examination system. It is like an sharing of anything digital material which we want to share with the entire school, and of course it is class specific, so the children of that particular age group are going to do that. So blogging is one thing which is to express themselves at their own time. Again, coming to that, at whenever the child wants to write something, express something, need not disturb anybody, go to the blog and post it as a comment. So the teachers can also share a lot of things, their notes, the class notes they are sharing in with the children. Now the powerpoints also, again, along with the teams which we are working on, but then on the blog the question banks are there, and children, if they say ki, okay, last year I posted during this time, so you can say it is like an archive also. Children can search that, okay, from this topic I want questions, so what has ma'am uploaded or teacher has uploaded, they can go and research and find out. So I think blogging is something which has come, and it was doing a wonderful job before these online platforms became so popular. So in our school we are doing both the things. So blogging is like, nowadays when the pre-boards are going to start, the teachers, they put few sample papers. We can say, okay, you can start solving them at your own pace, so the children cannot say ki mere ko mila nahi, aaya nahi. So it is like that they have to go and take it in their plate and solve it, so they cannot excuse themselves from that. So I think blogging is something a very good medium, and which is going to take education platforms to the next level. This is what I want to say.
Very good. Very rightly said. Yes, now the student cannot make an excuse that I haven't got it or I haven't got it. Absolutely, ma'am. So blogging is the best option for that. Yes, and I, before we play a beautiful song for our teachers, I have just last question, and I want Mr. Gagan Rana to answer that question, because as the schools and as the teachers, as principals, as educators, we are all making the videos fun learning as a fun learning video, but maybe our lead as a school teacher or an educator or a principal, we might be missing one of the key elements of making a proper fun learning video. So because Mr. Rana is actually focusing on that area, so let's hear from them what are the major key elements which we can use for making a best fun learning video and activity based learning for our students. Yes, Mr. Rana, over to you.
Thank you, Rabia, and thank you, wonderful leaders, again for amazing answer to amazing questions. For Fun Kids India, the base is fun, positive learning. And since we have a media business which promote entertainment with the kids and families, so all the video which we make, there are multiple categories. The first is the social message with the fun. For example, recently you may have heard that pollution day was there, so we made a video on pollution day. So how to work out that a particular child to behave in this environment, like बिजली खर्च नहीं करनी है, ज्यादा गाड़ी नहीं चलानी है, ये नहीं करना है, वो नहीं करना है, तो वो हम इस तरह से वीडियो बनाते हैं, तो उसमें फन लर्निंग रहता है हमारा. और ऐसे ही we the second category we also do like the key days, like we make videos on Republic Day, Gandhi Jayanti, where we also celebrate friendship, Jadoo Ki Jappi, as you may have seen. So it's important for us to make those videos because it helps children to bring something new or maybe hidden talent within themselves. And reason being, that's why we started India's Emerging Talent, the हुनर को पहचान, कि भाई it give the platform to everybody. ठीक है, क्योंकि इतना लोगों बच्चों को डिस्ट्रेस हो रहा है या घर पे बैठे हैं जो भी है, तो उनको एक कुछ तो सीखने को मिलेगा. ऑफ कोर्स एजुकेशन चल रहा है, स्कूल लेवल का एजुकेशन चल रहा है, लेकिन साथ में कुछ और भी होता है ना. कुछ बच्चे होते हैं जो बैक बेंचर्स होते हैं, उनका कुछ अलग टैलेंट रहता है, उनका एक अलग ही माइंड सेट रहता है. और इवन जो फ्रंट बेंचर होते हैं उनका भी अलग माइंड सेट रहता है. तो हम लोगों ने इस तरह से बनाए हैं ये जो हमारा एंटरटेनमेंट चैनल है. वी गिव द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एवरीबॉडी. Even few of the kids who are participating in India's Emerging Talent, they are coming on our shows. They are like in actors है, कोई singer है, कोई dancer है, तो they are coming on our shows. एक sketcher है, कोई कहता sketch करता है. तो I was talking to one of the 12-year-old. He said, सर मैं तो sketch करता हूँ, मुझे कैसे इंटरव्यू करोगे? हमने कहा भाई आप स्केच करो, वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करो जो आप स्केच कर रहे हो, ताकि पता चल जाए कि आपने स्केच किया है, कोई इशू नहीं होगा उसमें. ठीक है. और उसको वीडियो बनाने के बाद हमारी वेबसाइट है funkids.in, उस पर लोड कर दो और जो जजेस होंगे वो चेक कर लेंगे आपको. तो उसमें क्या है, वो कोई भी टैलेंट बचता नहीं है. तो उसमें वो बच्चा जो उसका पैशन है वो उसको फॉलो भी कर रहा है साथ में, और साथ में ही इज गेटिंग रिकॉग्निशन एज वेल ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म. So yeah, these are the key things. And apart from that, we make songs which we're going to play after this. So we just want to give opportunity to the school. और दूसरा हमारे जो प्रोग्राम है हिंदी में रहते हैं. अभी आपने प्रिंसिपल जी ने कहा कि भाई आई थिंक पटेल मैडम जी ने कहा कि भाई ये हिंदी का इशू है, तो हमारा जो प्लेटफॉर्म हिंदी पे ही है बेसिकली मेजॉरिटी. तो हमारे जो प्रोग्राम्स कुछ भी हम बनाते हैं, जो मोटू मास्टर जी की सीरीज है, नाम थोड़ा वैसा है लेकिन इस फन लर्निंग मैसेज रहता है उसमें, लर्निंग रहती है. और जो राजा रानी है वो दो भाई बहन आपस में जो लड़ते रहते हैं, लेकिन एंड ऑफ द डे मैसेज आता है उसमें कि रानी जो स्मार्ट है, समझदार है, राजा भैया थोड़ा सा सिंपल सा है, आसान सा है उसको हैंडल करना, बेवकूफ बनाना. तो वो सब मस्ती रहती है, लेकिन साथ में लर्निंग हम डालते हैं उसमें. अभी ह्यूमन राइट्स का डे है आज, हम वी आर रिलीजिंग द वीडियो ऑन ह्यूमन राइट्स कि ह्यूमन राइट्स क्या हैं, लोगों के लिए क्या है. तो वी रिक्वेस्ट you to go to our website funkids.in, play those videos because they're all fun learning, they're safe. ऐसा नहीं कुछ भी खुल जाएगा, क्योंकि जो हम प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं they always triple vetted, ताकि वो सिर्फ बच्चों के लिए ही, फैमिली के लिए ही होना चाहिए. उसमें कुछ ऐसा नहीं खुल जाएगा कि आपको जो पसंद ना आए या कोई भी ना आए. So it's a wonderful platform, and I request you all the principal to use that. And it's a fun learning videos over there. Lot of them which you don't cover, like special days, for example. You can always play our videos in your school and see children कि भाई human rights ये हैं, pollution को ऐसे control करना है. तो a lot of messages we also produce. So yeah, that's what I want to say.
Great, sir. Thank you so much. And I think the problem of learning of Hindi we very well get sorted on this platform, and we can make a best use of it for on Funkis India. So now, before we end this session, I would request again Mr. Rana to play a beautiful song for our teachers, educators, principals, senior leaders. And it's a very motivational song and a very soothing song, ma'am. And you must hear it out. Yes, Mr. Rana, let's play that song, please.
Okay, here we go. I'm just going to start my screen. So in the meantime, I think we got another team member of our team, Rabiah, Soni Mahajan. She is a talent manager. So she's the one who actually talked to children and engaged those children. And she will be probably in touch with you as well further if you guys have any interest in anything like that.
Hello,
So
everyone.
Hi.
I'll just, so I'll go to the website. So this funkis.in. So these are the video we were mentioning. So they're all fun learning at the moment. So, and yeah, Bachpan song is there. We make songs as well. And if you have any talented singer or anything different, please ask those children and parents to show their talent on our platform. We're more than happy to, engage them and showcase their talent to the world. So here we go. So this is our best teacher songs ever. So I know almost all of you are principal, but still you are teacher probably in the past, and you are still a teacher in some way to the teachers and people like us, who teaches amazing stuff for to childrens. So
Rana, I would like to add up something. At the end of the day, be it as a parent, कुछ भी हो, हम teachers तो हैं ही. चाहे parents भी हो हम लोग, because we all are parents at the end of the day. तो parent भी teachers ही होते हैं. So we are a lot of teachers actually by heart.
बिल्कुल
Yes, sir.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल यही यही बात है। तो ये एक्चुअली टीचर्स के लिए है। तो कोई भी हो, पेरेंट है, टीचर है, प्रिंसिपल है, या आपका कोई भी गुरु है, उसके लिए
Full
है।
sir. उसके लिए actually all gurus.
Yes. So, and it's amazing song. Here we go. I'm to the full screen. हम आज जो भी बन पाए हैं, आपकी मेहरबानी है। जो सपने सच कर दिखाए हैं, आपकी मेहरबानी है। जीना सिखाया आपने होमवर्क के बहाने, ईश्वर का रूप हो, सर्दी की धूप हो, तुमसे ही आगे बढ़ता ये जहां, ज्ञान के सागर हो, सच के साथी हो। Teachers, we can't thank you enough. Teachers, तुमसे ही है जहां। Teachers, we can't thank you enough. Teachers, तुम ही हो मेरे भगवान। तुम्हारा शुक्रिया, तुम मेरे भगवान। लिखना पढ़ना आगे बढ़ना सीखा तुमसे, तुम्हारा एहसान है मुझ पे सदा। जीना सिखाया आपने होमवर्क के बहाने, ईश्वर का रूप हो, सर्दी की धूप हो। Teachers, we can't thank you enough. Teachers, तुमसे ही है जहां। Teachers, we can't thank you enough. Teachers, तुम ही हो मेरे भगवान।
Very nice. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. I think
Inspirational song. And we
Right.
always love to play this song at the end of each session so that we all keep ourselves motivated and encouraged, because we have the entire day to go on, and we should not get demotivated, or we should not get restless at any given point of time. So that is the only objective, to play this song for all our leaders and for our educators.
Thank you.
So thank you, ma'am. And yes, Sony, would you like to add on something with respect to this India's talent show, De Hunar Ko Pehchan? Can you please share a brief information with all our leaders today, and then we might end up the session.
Sure. Thank you so much, Rabia. Okay, so India's Emerging Talent, the Hunar Ko Pehchan show is for everybody. As Mr. Rana like he mentioned that it's for newborn to teens. So we are inviting every talented kid to our platform, and we will be promoting it to not just national level but international level. And we will be happy to promote that. And you all can also register any of your kid in your school to whom you know that they are talented, so you can register them on funkids.in website. And parents also who are seeing this video, they can also register their child. It's a very good platform. And I would love to say that I'm a part of this show, and this subject which is giving a platform to every child, not just specifically to singer, dancer, or some particular category. It's for all.
And the best part is that Mr. Rana is giving a special discount this time. That is 75% discount, which is, I think, exclusive discount. And the registrations are valid. It was earlier till 7th, and he has extended, on my request, he has extended it to 15th of December. So we still have time. I've already shared with you the promo code and everything. I would really request all of you to please make the best use of it and get your students registered on this platform as soon as possible, so that the students should not lose out on this huge opportunity coming up. That's
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I would like to add, because if any child wins, it tells a story about a school, about a parent, about the state, about the country. So please encourage. Even they have talent. That's great. Absolutely. Even if they don't have talent, a choti si baat, choti si chingari, could be become anything. People who are backbenchers, I mentioned, they actually sometimes the good leaders sometimes, because उनको platform मिल जाता है तो वो आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. इसलिए it's just not for talented kids, it's for anyone to do anything, even fun कुछ भी नहीं आता है. At least you will have to build a character. The process जैसे हमारा is build the character within a child and with the parents. उससे सीखता है. क्योंकि वो आओगे, हमारा जो वीडियो जॉकी है वो इंटरव्यू करेगा, आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा, आप कुछ तो करोगे, हल्का फुल्का कुछ तो करोगे, तो वो कुछ उसमें आप सीखोगे उस प्रोसेस में. वो प्रोसेस से ही हम ऑफर कर रहे हैं आप सबको. और इंटरनेशनल तो है ही, जैसे आपने देखा जो हम जो ऑथर्स हैं, both Megan Tandon and Arosh Tandon, they are from London. Both are amazing authors. So it's an international platform. People from America, Mauritius. तो ये स्कूल का नाम भी बढ़ेगा, वही है मेन. तो अगर स्कूल का बच्चा जीतता है तो we gonna specially promote the school as well if they wins.
I think the best side, Mr. Rana, what is we are coming up, as I shared in the beginning also, जो ये quiz challenge जो हम लोग start कर रहे हैं with the schools, with the students, this is the best side, because the winner will get the free entry to India's talent show. So I think let's not waste our time, let's not lose out on this best opportunity. And I'll be sharing the creative right away with you. You can share the students of your school with the name of the students with me right away today itself, so that I can forward the information to Funkidsindia and Mr. Rana, and we can start the quiz competition starting from this Monday onwards. Timings would be same, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. All right, ma'am. So with this, we would like to end up this session. I would like to thank you once again to all our viewers and all our panelists and Mr. Rana and Soni Mahajan for being with us on this show today. Stay tuned with us. We'll be coming with more exciting shows from next week. So thank you so much. Till then, have a great weekend ahead. Have a great day ahead.